Welcome, welcome to Earth Fire Song Creations of good vibe and well wishes to all of you. Thank you everyone for being curious and pressing play to hear what I have to say. Welcome back to all you who've been here before. I truly appreciate you and invite you to visit my channel anytime so that we may build a happy and creative community within which to grow this bridge from Earth to Heaven. If you like what you see and hear, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notifications bell to know when my next video is posted. All of my messages and readings are timeless and are possible to resonate with at any one given moment. Our beautiful Earth Mother needs our personal understanding of ourselves so that she may bring us with her as she enters the golden age of the Christos energies. I bring you positive messages from our Earth Mother's energy readings. Thank you, Mother Earth, Gaia, Sophia, Oceana, the Great Spirit, God, Yeshua, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, archangels, divinely guided spirits, guides, and ancestors, the divine wise frequency dragons, elementals, bird kind, horse kind, all animal kind, and ocean cetaceans. I love you and appreciate your messages and wisdoms. Please come forward in the name of the divine. Today's reading will be for Capricorn, and this is after the Earth to Heaven convergence has been renewed. Normally Capricorn traditional dates are from December 22nd through January 20th, and it is an Earth sign. Saturn is the planet. However, the present 13 constellations, which for those of you who do not understand that, you see, astrology and these dates were created ages and ages ago. And our Earth was in a different orientation in reference to the stars. And our solar system and Earth has the rules of the universe and the galaxy are everything's constantly in motion. So what started at the center of the universe is still moving. And that includes any and all celestial bodies, suns, stars, moons, what have you. And in the present 13 constellation orientation, Capricorn is actually from January 19th to February 15th. And I will suggest to you that the beforehands of the sign prior to Capricorn for those dates from December 22nd to January 18th would fall in the realm of Sagittarius now, which is a fire sign, and the afterhands for times of, let's see, well, anyway, the after times would be Aquarius, the water sign. So check your before and after of Capricorn to get more of a breadth of where you may be at. The first I use is crystal element cards. This is the earth side, the earth element of Mother Earth. Now I've gone ahead and shuffled. Everything has been shuffled already. And I'll just go ahead and start reading. So, what messages does Mother Earth, the Earth element, have for Capricorn today? What are the messages from the Earth element for Capricorn? Whoop. Oh, not again. The last reading I had 2 per element. I hope that doesn't keep coming today. This one. Alrighty then. The messages from the Earth root would be Shungite, structure. Shungite signifying structure or representing structure, and Ruby, which represents life force for Capricorns today. Oh, sorry. shungite and ruby. Shungite, you can't really see it, but it has like teeny tiny gray dots in it. It's kind of hard to see here. Maybe you can pick it up. I don't know. There you go. Next earth element will be fire. What does the element of fire have for Capricorn today? And that would be fire itself. So fire. Basic. Next will be the water element of earth. What messages does water have for Capricorn today? Very quick. Spirit is very active today. Mother Earth. Okay. Chrysoprase, signifying giving, and dioptase, signifying forgiveness. Giving, I'm sorry. Chrysoprase, dioptase, giving, and forgiveness. I'm sorry, my hands are getting... Very pretty stones. I'll pull one major arcana from the Akashic Tarot. What major arcana is for Capricorn today? Wow, I may have to do this another way. That's funny. Yeah, it wants to come out. I'm going to look at it, but I'll put it back in there. Birth. Is there birth occurring for Capricorn? That's cool. New life. Beautiful new life. Oh, new life. And during the time of Mother Earth's renewal, number 11, Ark of the Covenant. And from Major Arcana, Minor Arcana, the Akashic. What messages I have? Capricorn. Five of Roses, the Garden. I'll read these for us all. Shungite. Shungite and ruby. Oh, there's ruby. Shungite. Oh, I read the messages for each card, and it's full upright or full reversed, and full reversed meanings. I leave you to interpret each card to your unique life experiences and you know, personal journey in your life. I will not misinterpret or add in my idea of things. It's better that you develop your own understanding from the readings predicated upon your life. So Shungite signifies structure. It's the earth, heart, root chakra. The affirmation is, my visions and dreams now take form. Without structure, there is chaos, which cannot manifest into a coherent result. Shungite is suggesting that you may need to look at how you can organize and plan to bring your dreams into physical form. Think of structure as the cup into which the universe pours the energy of abundance. Without a cup to catch it, the energy will just dissipate. Are you trying to catch abundance without a cup? Are you gaping holes? Are there gaping holes in your plan or organization? Shungite is encouraging you to design a plan, create a structure, and form a foundation. Otherwise, the energy of your creation will have no organization around which to manifest form, and it will dissipate before it can take shape in the material world. Holding a vision is wonderful, but the next step is to determine how to bring that vision into the physical world through real organization, actionable steps, and structure. Ruby, life force, earth, heart, and root chakra. Affirmation is, I allow my life force to rise and energize my body, mind, and creations. The appearance of Ruby as your ally signals a time of renewed energy and success in your life. Ruby speaks of the need to experience the first chakra's primal and potent energy. Practice breathing energy in through the base of your spine, drawing a cord of energy up through your body and releasing it out the crown chakra at the top of your head. Connect with the elements of earth and fire, encouraging their powers to rise through you and transform any blockages you may be holding. Ruby asks you to stop rejecting the physical world and to find joy instead through the gifts of the material realm. The appearance of Ruby can also signal a time of reconnecting with the forces of ritual and magic. When the energies of your first chakra are open and flowing, your store of usable energy is vast. By channeling this energy into current situations or projects through your intent and actions, you can create magical transformations in your life. Fire, the sacral and solar plexus chakras. Affirmation is, I embrace my power and apply it through action. The element of fire has appeared as a signal for you to prepare to use your personal power for transformation of your current situation or circumstance. You are entering a trial by fire that will create a drastic change in your experience. Before the creation of the new can begin, however, the destruction of the old must take place. Fire is directing you to seek deep within to find the outmoded aspects of your life and then offer them up to the dragon within to be transmuted into new and more beautiful creations. Old habits, possessions, beliefs, and creations that no longer serve you are to be swept away in the flames of your creative force. From the ashes of these old creations, new and more powerful creations will emerge. By offering these things that you no longer need to the power of fire, you are making room in your life to manifest the new. This transformation and transmutation process may be intense. It is through fire that we become purified and renewed. Attempting to hold on to those things in your life that no longer serve you will only create, difficulty. Release them readily and you will find them replaced with the gold and jewels of the spiritual growth and abundant physical creations. One way to aid in this release is through a candle ritual. Carve symbols for those things that you want to release or transmute into the sides of a candle. Light the flame and meditate upon releasing these things to the flame of fire that will transform or transmute them. Allow the candle to burn until all of the symbols have been melted and released into heat and light. Focus on releasing them to the universe where the creative force will utilize the energy to create new and better forms for you. You can also practice a ritual of fire purification by writing down what you wish to release or cleanse on a small piece of paper, then ritually burning them to ash, safely, of course. This process represents the actual release of the physical form and the transformation of the old form back into neutral, usable energy used in creating a new form that will better serve you. Chrysoprase, giving. That's actually chrysoprase. The chakras are heart and throat. Affirmation is, I share the sweetness of life by giving from my heart. You are being asked to focus on what you can give, not what you can get out of the current situation. What do you have that you can offer to others that may help them and yourself to find sweetness in this experience? How can you affirm your connection to spirit by receiving its energy and sharing that energy with the world? It isn't necessary that you sacrifice or deplete yourself, but it is important that the energy around this situation be one of sharing the infinite abundance of the universe. Chrysoprase is also asking you to find the sweetness within you, what is beautiful in your life and the world. How can you share that beauty with others? Through giving, you will make room to receive, but you will also feel much less need to get anything in return for the joyful experience of sharing your heart. Oh, this is the past two are water elements. This is a water element as well. Dioptase. I'm sorry to wiggle the camera. Dioptase. Forgiveness. The heart chakra. The affirmation is, I release you from playing this role for me, and I release myself from playing this role for you. We are each now free. Dioptase has appeared to tell you that forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward on your path. There is a lingering anger, resentment, or guilt that is keeping you tied to a person or situation that no longer serves you. If you continue with this resentment, you will continue to create situations in your life where you are fulfilling the same role that you have played in the past. It is time now to release yourself from this cycle and move forward. Make a list of those who have caused you the most harm or to whom you have caused harm. Then go down the list and say inwardly, I release you from playing this role for me. Go in peace. As you say this, envision the cord that exists between you and being cut. And both of you are being free to move on. This releases the karmic ties between you and enables you both to create new, more valuable lessons for yourselves. Remember, you are not condoning the actions that have been committed. You are only releasing both of you from perpetuating them further. Call upon the power of Dioptase as your ally in this process of forgiveness and healing. Only when you have released yourself from the past can you move into the joyful future of joy. Okay. And next is the Akashic for 11. Number 11, the Ark of the Covenant. Upright, the stars are shining on a serene desert night. Fires burn before a number of white tents. Inside one of the tents, just beyond the open front of flaps, rests the Ark of the Covenant. 2 men sit by a crackling fire nearby. At the most mundane level, this card can represent a beneficial legal contract or title transfer. It also can show successfully working with professionals such as bankers and lawyers. More often, it indicates that you are living true to your own... Sorry, paper. All right. Living true to your own karmic contract. Facing your lessons of growth, working toward greater discoveries, and bringing your unique contributions to the world. Your karma does not rule you, you rule it. When the work becomes too great, taking a rest doesn't break with your covenant, it supports it. You understand the phases of time and energy, and you work within those phases. Some of your karmic directives at this time may involve other people. If so, make sure there is no urgency, need, or personal agenda in play. Don't let yourself get pulled into an emotional drama. Know that the things that require your attention now reflect a commitment that has a far-reaching influence that may impact your present as well as your future lives. So continue to work towards your highest purpose, to uphold the sacred covenant you have to touch the world with your light. Reversed. If there are legal dealings at issue, this card reverse could show a broken contract or a failed legal transfer. Be cautious with professionals who care for your investments and other things you value at this time. While they may not be seeking to do you harm, they could be more neglectful than they should be. As significant as legal matters may seem, there is an even more important reference to you karmically. With the card reversed, the Ark of the Covenant is toppled, and you have broken your contract with your higher self. Perhaps you've avoided your karmic work and put your higher purpose aside because you're too busy or it's too hard. Or you have knowingly chosen to be directed by your fears and emotional needs instead of what's best for you. In either event, it's time to wake up and renew your covenant, not just in word but in deed. Your life will simply not work until you do. Close your eyes and imagine the Ark of the Covenant opening before you. Within it, you see the contract that contains your highest purpose. What is that purpose? Sense one word and one action you can take today to pursue it. Excuse me. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm back. I had to get rid of a tickle in my throat. Alrighty then. We're at 5 of Roses, the garden. Upright. 2 children play in a sunny, lush green garden. A boy shoots a slingshot while the girl next to him watches a butterfly in the flowers with a magnifying glass. If children aren't a part of your life already, this card could show their arrival. It also could indicate that your children, even adult children, could become more of a focus for you. They may have some concerns of their own, but even so, opportunities for things to mend come easily right now. There also may be real change and benefit for one of your children who has made a special effort recently. This is a very advantageous time for the children around you. Enjoy it and help them enjoy it too. Reversed. This reversal may reveal that one or more of your children or other significant children in your life are having some difficulties. The situation isn't easy and those involved may be playing the blame game. This may take some time to work out. Others in the family or professional help may bring some benefit, but it may be slow going. Try to support your children without interfering too much. Be patient and compassionate. There are easier times to come for your children and for you with your children. Let things unfold as they will. Whether upright or reversed, you can look to the adjacent card, that has no bearing. It's only if I did that in a specific type of read. So, there you go. Now, let's move on to Mother Earth Direct. We have the Earth Magic cards. Then we'll do a plant reading and horse kind. So this will be Earth Magic. I've got rain coming in, so it's kind of chilly, and I'm enjoying myself some warm, cozy sweatpants. Got my fire burning. House all cozy. Do any of you have fireplaces? In North America, tis the season of winter. And it's nice to have a warm fire. Okay, so, I did tell you guys that I already shuffled each deck, but there we go. So Earth Magic, Oracle cards. What magical messages do you have for Capricorn today? Messages of Capricorn today. Beautiful. Rainbow Blessings. That's a beautiful card. Put this over here. This is the Druid Plant Oracle. What messages does the greenery have for Capricorn today? What messages from the greenery do we have for Capricorn today? What are messages for Capricorn? This is always difficult with these things. They're so big. Okay, I'm being directed by Mother Earth herself to spread them out and pick. So, And I do this with my eyes closed. Okay. Comfrey. Little purple flowers, lavender flowers. They're interesting flowers. Alrighty then, let's read Earth Magic, Rainbow. Okay. Rainbow blessings. A rainbow is created by the collaboration of sunlight and water in the atmosphere. The water droplets become tiny prisms that collectively diffuse and disperse light into a ribbon of colors that is the essence of every hue we're capable of perceiving on this planet. Rainbows symbolize many things, including good luck, a bridge to heaven, and abundance. And that's what we're trying to build, is a bridge to heaven. It's already been, the convergence has already been renewed. It's up to each one to rise in their frequency. It's difficult for any one of us to ignore the majesty of a rainbow and the gentle power inherent in its display. It's such a simple blending of the elements coming together in perfect visual harmony to create one of the most beautiful sights in all of creation. Although there are diverse meanings attributed to the sight of a rainbow, a common thread is that it offers blessings. The artist of this image created this rainbow to commemorate a friend who had just died. She worked on it whenever she felt her love and appreciation for her friend, the blessings he brought to the world and to her life, often after a spell of tearful grief. The storm has passed, and it is time to enjoy the refreshing beauty of this cycle, even though it has been difficult to appreciate any sense of purposefulness in what you have endured lately. You can now, as they say, count your blessings. Do not just look at the brighter side, adhering to some academic mantra that has no heart or depth, but do so slowly and with genuine gratitude that is expressed up close and personal. This ever-evolving process of life itself is a blessing, an opportunity to exist as a human being on Earth. The planet is a beautiful garden, even if it does not always appear to be so. Sometimes it is only when you look back at the memory of an experience that you can truly see the blessings that have come from them. Bless your difficult or painful experiences and let them go. Comfrey, upright meaning, structure, ancestral foundations, fusion. Reversed, surrender, separateness, individuality. Upright, such is the power of comfrey that it can act both upon the surface and deep within the body. It soothes and heals the skin, but also succeeds in reaching the skeleton to ease aching joints and to help fuse broken bones. If you have chosen this card, it may mean that you need to attend to both the outward manifestation of an issue and the deep structure or underlying cause. Bones and skeletons symbolize the basis and foundation of things, and they represent our link with the ancestors too. It may be that the issue you are dealing with is ancestral in origin and that you need to research your family history, Or perhaps take the skeleton out of the closet to heal an old wound and then rebury the bones, not in the closet, but with proper ceremony in the ground outside. Alternatively, this card may indicate fusion or union between two concepts, organizations, or people. Strength and healing can emerge out of union, confirming the old adage that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Reversed meaning: although the goal of mysticism is to merge your identity with God or Goddess, and the goal of romantic love is to merge with your lover, if you wish to live effectively in the world, you must need to retain a sense of your individual identity. Romantic love and an intense pursuit of mystical experiences can make us temporarily ill. If you have chosen this card reverse, it is possible that you are having difficulty balancing the need for a strong sense of self with the need for letting go of your sense of self to merge with another person or deity. Perhaps you sometimes feel so close to someone that your identities seem to merge, and you then have difficulty in feeling a complete person when you are on your own. To live happily and effectively in the world, we need to somehow tread the path of both surrendering to something greater than ourselves, whether that be a relationship, an ideal, or the divine, and sensing ourselves as unique, separate, and responsible individuals. Put that over here. Now we'll go to the Council of Horses Oracle. I love this deck, and given the fact that so many horses provide therapy for people with difficulties, children especially, horses are great in healing humanity, always have been. So that is why I love to bring out the horses. And I love horses anyway, always have. I used to care for horses as a child. Okay, so what messages does Horsekind have for Capricorn today? Beautiful. It's cool. Darma's path, the end of suffering. And on the bottom, I won't read his message, but extenebrius lux. From the darkness comes the light. So that was the bottom. And again, Dharma's path, the end of suffering. It's beautiful. Horse resting at the water's edge, looking at himself or herself. And then last but not least is messages from the magical fairies. Mother Nature's whimsy. Although fairies can also be quite direct in their messages. They are both playful and serious. So what messages do the fairies have for Capricorn today? Beautiful. Marriage. It's a unicorn, all sorts of fairies, and a feminine and masculine giving commitment to one another. And it says, the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Are any of you getting married? Or in a deep-rooted relationship? It's beautiful. The artwork is just lovely. Okay, so I'll read from the Council of Horses. Darma's path, the end of suffering, post-traumatic stress, trusting others, and happily ever now. Message for humankind, aspire to help yourselves without harming others. Message for horsekind, liberation lies in accepting love. My story, like many horses, I was bred for a single purpose, to serve those who created me. I was born into captivity, surrounded by two-legged beings who spoke a different language and whose actions I couldn't interpret. In my first months of life, there were times of well-being and peace. My dam was the primary source of that peace. In that strange world, she was my sole source of comfort. Too soon, my mother was taken away. I no longer had anyone who could understand me. When I was 2 years old, I was taken to a strange, loud, chaotic place where other captives like me were held. Sometimes there were thousands of the two-legged beings there, and occasionally they were all yelling all at once. I was required to harness all my courage to do things that terrified me. It seemed like I was running in circles, but I could never get to the finish line. Then one day, something unexpected happened. A two-legged being who was in the shape of my captors, but one who was filled with compassion and the light of love, came suddenly into my life. I recognized her instantly as a spirit whom I had known before. For the first time, I felt hope. I went to live in an earthly paradise where others like me were allowed to be themselves, but my story was just beginning. Though I began to learn the language of trust with my new family, there were times when events would happen that would overwhelm my level of peace and confidence, and I would go right back into that fearful place. In time, through receiving the abiding love that was offered to me, I learned that courage was not always about running from what I was afraid of or fighting against it. Courage was standing still and acknowledging that what I feared in the present was an invisible foe from my past. Oh gosh, excuse me. Itchies. My hair can tickle sometimes. Counsel from Darma. Running circles in your mind creates a whirlwind of strife. You are caught in the endless cycle of the wheel of life. Sometimes, even when you are in the most peaceful place on earth, current events can still trigger your emotions from the past. If this has occurred, now is the time to seek the support of others. You don't have to do this on your own. Healing is active, not passive. You are more than what you've been through. When the past rears up to haunt you, curtail your habitual reaction by remaining attentive to what is happening. Trust the present moment and revise your vision of the way things are, regardless of how they appear. What is so is not always how we would wish it to be, but you can choose to respond and act in ways that prevent chaos and allow harmony within yourself and others. Embracing your Dharma creates a ripple effect of love that lasts forever. Transformation is only possible if you shed the cocoon of the worn and battered armor of your past perception. Peace will find you when you let your guard down. It will sneak in between the cracks and through the chinks when you least expect it. As you rest in the truth of your inherent nature, that sigh is your heart recognizing what is so elusive but was there all along. Find a body of water in which to reflect, release, and find peace. Beautiful. And last message of this reading is marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. You drew this card because your question involves marriage. This particular card holds variable meanings, so pay attention to your body's reactions as you read the possible interpretations. Additional meanings for this card. Congratulations. I'm sorry. You're getting married soon. Your marriage needs some healing and attention, which the fairies can help you with if you'll ask. You'll soon meet someone significant at a wedding. A relationship commitment is pending. Admit your true feelings to yourself regarding marriage. Someone close to you is getting married soon. Your life purpose involves helping people with romance, matchmaking, relationships, or weddings. So there you are. Capricorn, I wish you good tidings, good vibe, good luck, and most of all, a very, very happy and plentiful holiday season. May you enjoy life as it comes, and may it brings you every blessing in every sense of the word. Till we meet again, take care. Bye-bye.